Hello folks, what is the mix? What should be the mix between section test and mock test? When should I take section test? When should I take mock test? First of all, I have a giant bias towards mocks and against section test. I'll tell you where I come from. I think the mocks are not just 3 tests. Mocks are 3 tests in a row. There's a certain entire pressure dynamic that comes with mocks. And it's like you're saying, I'm going to take verbal and then get stuck in LRDI, then bounce back and prepare for quant, crack quant. But so there is an element of hanging in there, the real stress of preparing for taking an exam after you've been sitting in a hall for 105 minutes and getting tired. It's a whole different ball game. And so doing section test is little bit mildly like cheating. And so it's like a batsman saying, today I'm going to, in the nets, today I'm going to play against leg spin. Today I'm going to just face bouncers. And so there is an element of practicing one shot, but the whole unpredictability and the fatigue and the game situation is completely gone. And so section tests are no replacement for mocks. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. And so don't kid yourself and saying I've taken 3 section tests, that's equal to 1 mock. It's not. 3 section tests, 1 verbal, 1 DLR, 1 quant is not a mock. Clearly, straight away. Having said that, taking the same analogy forward, if you play against, if you're going to face a leg spinner, and leg spinner has been your bugbear, getting through nets leg spinners and playing them for 1 hour, super useful because your muscle memory gets built. You're focusing on that one thing that you want to iron out. That is super useful. So use section test not as a replacement for mocks. Useless. That's an idea, it fails. Mocks are tough because they're a package. If you take the package element, the temperamental challenge, the stamina challenge, the fatigue problem, the fighting against this whole voice in your head saying, give up on this mock, it's not going anywhere. All those are parts of the package, you don't want to lose out on them. Right? But if you're getting beaten up consistently in LRDI, then there's probably an element of amping up LRDI, not just getting tired in the exam. In that case, you take 3 section tests in LRDI, hang in there for 40 minutes with full intensity. In that, if you're able to do 2 sets, then you can tell yourself, look, I'm not bad at LRDI. Maybe I just need to take a pause and say, hey, I've done this. Now I can have a crack at it. So it fills some other purpose. It is not in no circumstance, under no circumstance should you think of it as equivalent of replacement mock. 3 section test is not 1 mock, not at all. But they do have a role, and I'm even coming around to this. I said, look, I'm not going to do section test, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a bunch of section tests even on our own website. They do play a role because sometimes you just want to amp up one thing and you don't want to do the whole thing to focus more on getting used to LRDA. And it's very different from doing topic-wise tests. When you're doing only percentages, only profit and loss, only Venn diagram puzzles. That's a different kind of practice. And so there is a role for them, not a crucial role. They're not the most important piece in the jigsaw. Mocks are. But if you find a weakness in one thing and you say, look, I want to get this out of the way. This seems to be blocking my head. If I take 2 LRDA sections, I feel like, look, I've got a handle on this. Then have a crack at it. That is the role. That is the role I would have section test play. And best wishes for Ken.